All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Jackson. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. Johnson jostles free. Touchdown 49ers. Calvin Johnson, 41 yards. And the Niners need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 21 yards away. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Jackson on first down. Rolling to his right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Hill. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Robinson. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
He will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Jackson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. On second down, Jackson rolling to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now 2nd and 3. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
A first down carry here for Johnson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go to Johnson again. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Rob Gronkowski. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
Shifts by him and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
They'll run with Robinson.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Third and goal. Jackson steps away to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Michael Vick in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now inside the 25.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here's Walker.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Walker once more. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run Walker.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Ken Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from taking the lead. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Jackson. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson now.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jackson will throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Zay Flowers, 30 yards. And the Niners, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Handoff now to Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Jack Campbell with a pick.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Jackson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Henry up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D. How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Throwing, Jackson. Flush to his right. That'll be caught by Hill. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Robinson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Jackson going to run. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. Jackson to throw. Out to his left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And it's a pick six. He brings it back.